That's why let's start with our course, Super Wealth with SuperME. So some people will know that I've been doing training coaching since the year 2001, and I specialize in leadership management courses, of which I've been doing courses on sinology since 2001. Sinology means the things from China, so including the Sun Tzu Out of War, I Ching, 36 Strategems, Tao Te Ching, and including WeChat as well. So today's course, Super Wealth, is from SuperME Unleashed book created by Dr. Vivian Passion Cole. She is an entrepreneur, also the founder of Pay Kindness Forward in the year 2020. So Dr. Vivian is also an honorary doctorate holder in philanthropy from a university in India. As an author of 8 books, all these books are available in Amazon, and they form part and parcel of my courses. In fact, many of my trainees actually were given the books free of charge as part of the course. And I've been recognized as a keynote speaker, being invited to speak on different platforms. The 5 topics that I speak the most, including SuperME, eating, the Sun Tzu Out of War, 36 Strategems, and the last one is about financial intelligence. But this year, I was given this book. This book was written by someone to pay a tribute to me. So you see, I've written 8 books, but now at least there's one book written about me. So this Super Wealth with SuperME talks about how we can be wealthy. But first of all, we need to know that there are not just one types of wealth, but 12 types of wealth. The wealth that most of us are used to is called financial wealth. That's only number 7. Then we talk about the 5 steps, how you can be super wealthy with SuperME. First, you need to shift away from survivor me. Second, you need to discover the hidden wealth within. Third is to focus on impact, and income will be secondary. In order to be really wealthy, you need to reframe wealth as energy, not wealth as money. And lastly, we are talking about how you can build a legacy, not build your luxury. And if you're game for it, I will show you the proven 5 steps to making 60 to 80,000 passive income a month. Of course, not in 1 or 2 days, but in 1.5 years. If you're interested, if not interested, we can skip this. Many people, they say they are successful, and some are even right now chasing after money. They're always short of money. So we know when you have success but no wealth, then that kind of success is not very sustainable, right? So this course is telling us how we can have both success and wealth when we are a SuperME. Just as I mentioned before, there are 12 types of wealth according to my book, Decoding the Wealth Codes with I Ching. The first one is about physical health, followed by mental. Third is spiritual. Fourth is family wealth. Fifth will be your time and freedom. 6 is your environment. Number 7 is just in the middle, whereby most people are being squeezed. That's right, it is financial wealth. That includes your cash flow and your net assets. Number 8 will be your devotion or career. Number 9 will be your social, your friends. Number 10 will be your learning. We call it growth. Number 11 is how you contribute to the society. Well, if you can contribute, that means you are wealthy, because we know you cannot give something unless you have something within you, right? For example, I have love and give you love, right? If I give a lot from overflow, I'm also considered having contribution wealth. And lastly, this thing called enjoyment. Don't you want to enjoy life? Many people wait until when they retire, they enjoy life. That, of course, is not very wise. Life is meant to be enjoyed right from day one. So when you are able to enjoy life, you have the enjoyment wealth. Ladies and gentlemen, do you have at least half of these 12 types of wealth? If you only have 1 or 2, or you only focus on number 7, financial wealth, then this talk is for you. First step is to shift away from the survivor me. We all know wealth isn't what you have, but who you are. When you are the right person, of course, money will flow to you automatically. We all know wealth is also a frequency. So the soul wealth is already in you. So the good news is that we are already having the soul of wealth. The question is, how do we harness it, right? So just I mentioned, there are four versions of me. The first one is the survivor me, whereby we talk about how to handle day-to-day challenges. Many people are still living survivor me when they have so-called financial wealth. Because for them to get to the next level, it's just a matter of survival. So this is not something we want. Then there are some people who are always talking about controlling, managing. We call this protector me. So for them, it's not about growth, it's about how can they protect what they have. You know, when you always talk about protection, at the end of the day, you are actually losing sight of the big picture, and thereby you cannot grow. Worse still, some people have resort to small me. They chase after money and they're happy to do small deals. What we want is to be a super me. We want to attract abundance. That's right. When you got abundance, wealth comes to you. So, ladies and gentlemen, you have one choice, and that is to be a super me. When you be the super me, you're able to multiply by the two, you're able to have more. Because we know B times 2 equals to have. This is a formula that everybody knows. B represents who you are. Do's will be what kind of action you take, and have, of course, will be the rewards you get. So if you want to earn 10,000, your being, let's say, is 50 points, and you work 200 hours, you will earn 10,000. So now the question is, how can you earn more without working one extra minute? The only way is to be more. Be what? Be more focused, be more passionate, be more energetic. And I would say, in summary, be a super me. Because when you are the super me, you are able to do the super me things, and you will enjoy the super me rewards. So isn't super me what we all want, right? And some people say, how to be Superman? And I'm not Superman. Please understand, Superman is not about being Superman. In fact, everyone is already a Superman. The good news from Dr. Vivian is that your Superman is never lost. It's just waiting for you to remember who you are. Wow, isn't that good news? That means we are already a Superman. It's just a matter of how we can return to it. I've written books on the Sun to Out of War. So the most important principle is know yourself, know your enemy. In all your battles, you have no danger. So the question is, do you know yourself? Do you know who you are? Some people tell me, I know. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, we know what you know may not be the truth. What is the truth? The truth is that you are a super me. You're just waiting to discover it. How to do that? Let's go to the next video.